Welcome, delightful listeners, to another power-packed episode of the Daily Dose of Delight podcast. We're here in the studio, ready to inject some pure joy and engaging conversation into your day. And let me tell you, what we're diving into today is going to get your pulses racing.
You're not wrong, Jenny. We're talking about one of the most intriguing rivalries brewing in Major League Soccer, a matchup that consistently delivers fireworks and keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Forget your morning coffee, because this debate is all the jolt you'll need.
That's right, Michael. Today we're doing a deep dive, a full-blown investigative report into the captivating clash between CF Montréal and Inter Miami. Now, for those of you who might be new to the beautiful game or perhaps just tuning in for the pure delight, this isn't just any regular fixture. This is a battle of styles, of ambitions, and increasingly of star power.
Absolutely. When Inter Miami burst onto the scene, everyone knew they were going to be a force, especially with the ambitious ownership and the eventual arrival of a certain Argentine maestro. But Montreal, they've been quietly building something special, proving time and again that they are not to be underestimated.
It's a classic tale, isn't it? The established, gritty team against the new, glitzy entrant. And the head-to-head record truly reflects that intense rivalry. As of today, July 5th, 2025, in their 12 direct matches, CF Montreal actually holds the slight edge with 7 wins compared to Inter Miami's 4 wins and 1 draw. Talk about a surprising statistic for some. Montreal has scored 21 goals to Miami's 18. It shows the grit and determination of the Canadian side.
That's a fantastic point, Jenny. It's not just about the big names on paper. Montreal consistently brings a tactical discipline and a relentless work ethic that can frustrate even the most talented of squads. They make you earn every single goal. Remember that 2-3 game back on March 10th, 2024, where Montreal stunned Miami on their home turf? Or the 1-0 victory for Montreal at Stade Saputo in May 2023? Those results showed just how capable Montreal is of pulling off an upset.
And speaking of upsets, who can forget the dramatic 4-2 win for Inter Miami back on May 28th of this year, where a certain Lionel Messi, fresh off the FIFA Club World Cup, absolutely lit up the pitch with a brace. That match was a roller coaster. It really highlighted the attacking prowess Inter Miami possesses, especially with their star power clicking.
It's that exact unpredictability that makes this rivalry so compelling. You never quite know what you're going to get. One game, Montreal's defensive solidity shines. The next, Miami's attacking fireworks explode. It keeps us, the fans, completely enthralled.
And for all you listeners out there who are loving this deep dive, make sure you subscribe to the Daily Dose of Delight podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and hit that bell button so you never miss an episode. We bring you delight daily.
Seriously, folks, you don't want to miss our future discussions. This rivalry is only going to heat up. We've seen both teams play with incredible intensity. Montreal, with their compact defense and quick counterattacks, have often managed to stifle Miami's free-flowing offense. But then, Miami unleashes their star power, and it's a completely different game.
Let's talk a bit about the styles of play. Inter Miami, especially with their recent additions, tends to dominate possession, playing a more fluid, attacking brand of soccer, relying on individual brilliance. They're all about those quick passes, intricate movements, and letting their creative players unlock defenses. Their average goals per game this season is a staggering 1.94 compared to Montreal's 0.78.
While Montreal historically has been more pragmatic, they're often content to absorb pressure, maintain a strong defensive shape, and then hit you hard on the counter. They're disciplined, organized, and very tough to break down, especially at home in Stade Saputo. They might not score as many, but they concede fewer goals on average as well. It's a testament to their team structure.
And that's what makes these matches so fascinating. It's the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. When they clash, it's not just about who scores more, it's about who can impose their will on the game. We've seen draws like the 2-2 back in August 2022, which really exemplified the back-and-forth nature of these encounters.
It's also worth noting the mental game involved. For Montreal, beating Inter Miami is a statement. It's about proving they belong among the league's elite and that their collective strength can overcome individual stardom. For Inter Miami, these games are about asserting their dominance and showing why they're considered a top contender.
The fan bases also play a massive role, don't they? The atmosphere, especially in Montreal, is electric. There's a passionate rivalry brewing, even though it's a relatively new one. And as the stakes get higher, with both teams aiming for playoff contention and beyond, these matches become even more crucial. We just had a game today, July 5th at Stade Saputo. The score was a 0-0 draw, which just goes to show how evenly matched they can be.
Absolutely, Jenny. Every match between them feels like a cup final. And with the increasing number of talented players coming into MLS, this rivalry is only going to grow in stature. It's truly a delight to witness.
And before we wrap up this delightful dose, let me remind you one more time to subscribe to the Daily Dose of Delight podcast and hit that bell button. Don't miss out on any of our engaging discussions.
So, Jenny, when you look at Montreal versus Inter Miami, what's your gut feeling for the future of this rivalry? Do you see Montreal continuing to hold that slight historical edge, or will Inter Miami's star power eventually tilt the balance?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it, Michael? I think it's going to be a constantly evolving saga. While Inter Miami undoubtedly has the firepower to win any given match, Montreal's consistency and tactical discipline will always make them a formidable opponent. I predict we'll continue to see these intense, unpredictable matches for years to come. It's going to be glorious to watch.
I couldn't agree more. It's a rivalry that perfectly encapsulates the evolving landscape of MLS, a blend of established grit and newfound glamour. And that, dear listeners, is truly a daily dose of delight for any football fan.
Indeed. And that brings us to the end of another captivating episode of the Daily Dose of Delight podcast. Thank you for joining us in the studio today.
It's been a pleasure diving deep into this fascinating matchup with all of you.
So, until next time, stay delightful, stay engaged, and remember to stay connected with us. Bye for now, and we'll catch you on the next episode.